Hey everybody, it's Michelle, Trader Girl ATX, coming at you with my end of day update for today, Friday, June 13th. Friday the 13th, but it was actually a pretty good day. Not too scary, I didn't see any black cats. I did see a black duck. It flew out, outside my window. I could see it land in the tree, and I got to watch a little duck for some time today. But anyway, back to trading. I did trade today in a 150K Top Step test account. I had a net. Well, let me show you the picture. Hold on 1 minute so you can see the equity curve. It was a net $2,045.44. The win rate was kind of sucky for me at what? 54.93% on a grand total of 71 trades. But let me tell you, I did some things different today than typical. I do have the live stream out on YouTube. Let me see how long that was. I recorded the live stream today for 3 hours and 29 minutes, and it's out there on YouTube, and I wrote a really nice little detail about the video. The cool thing, couple cool things. Number one, turns out I did not record the audio. Don't know why. I thought this was all supposed to be set up for default and on lockdown, but anyway, there's no audio. But the really cool thing that I discovered after hours, I went back to re-watch my trading day since it was all recorded on the live stream, and I could play it at double speed. So that made the trading extra awesome because number one, trading is awesome, but I really like being able to go back and see the executions, see them double fast. So it makes my brain work even faster so that I can see like, what did I miss after I exited the trade? Was it a good trade? Could I have pulled more out of it, or did I nail it? And so many times I just nailed it. So I was just really proud of myself for that. But also another cool thing, while I was even recording this little video right now and while I was trading earlier, a black duck sat outside the tree outside my window, and he was just out there buzzing around. I don't know what ducks do. He's kind of having a little bit of issues in between the big branches there. But anyway, that was going on while I'm recording this. So that was kind of fun, getting to see a ducky poo outside the window. But the other cool thing that I had going on today while I was streaming was I had my phone streaming a YouTube channel about manifesting money. The man's name, I put it in my YouTube notes. His channel is called Brian Scott, and the show I was listening to for a while, I did end up listening to several of his shows, but the first one that I had on was hello, I'm trying to scroll. There's just too much going on my screen. This will activate your mind to manifest money within 24 hours. So yeah, I've never really been a woo-woo chick that's into this whole manifesting, make-believe fantasy stuff. Like, that's not getting it for me. But over the years, learning more about health, being very health conscious, I think about things like frequency and vibration, and the fact that we are electrical beings, energy, and we're wrapped in this flesh or skin suit, like some people call it. And I'm really tuned into that, and it's true whether or not you ever thought about it, but we are literally electrical beings, and as such, things like magnetism, electricity, frequency, vibration, all of these things work as inputs on us. And just like, anyway, I don't want to go off on that whole thing, but what was really cool about listening to his show about manifesting money is that as a trader, it was like, here, I put a note on my YouTube description. At the end, I said that, hello, let me read it to you. Hello. Okay, so this is an example. I kind of paraphrased, but I also kind of took some of his words. It's not the way that I normally speak, but I said it was like he was a parent that loves me and is cheering me on. And he was telling me that I am a divine vessel, an unstoppable force, a quantum creator who manifests and controls universal energies to bring me large sums of money continuously. I think I'm going to repeat that because that was so glorious. So it was like having a loving parent. So number one, I never had this kind of a parent. All my dad ever did was nag about money and the joys of socialism and how you should never ever spend money. And it was, I've never known anyone who had such a mindset with lack and stress and suffering and the joys of suffering. And so I have rebelled hard against that mindset, but I know subconsciously, subliminally, it's got to be the reason why I'm not yet consistently profitable, churning out millions of dollars into my bank account. And I know that has to do with 18 years of propaganda bullshit from my dad. So let me just repeat what a loving voice told me today while I was trading. This Mr., what was his name? His last name was Scott, which is my maiden name. Was his name Brian Scott? Hold on. I want to get this man's name right so you can check out his channel. Brian Scott. So what he was saying, gosh, why can't I ever just scroll? Okay. I am a divine vessel, an unstoppable force, a quantum creator who manifests and controls universal energies to bring me large sums of money continuously. The little black duck is back outside the window, by the way. Anyway, the reason why this manifestation was so cool to listen to while I was trading is that it was very calm, peaceful, relaxing, positive, encouraging, optimistic, thinking longer term than just this moment that we're in. And so as a trader, it is very, 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 very easy to get sucked into the moment when you're in the trade and it says you're down $160 and your brain starts to worry like, oh my God, is this going to become a $3,000 loss? La, 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 la. Like my brain instantly goes to, you know, the problem that can happen. When I'm trading like test accounts and funded accounts, when I'm in a practice account, I don't care and I'll just sit there and let it go. That is a key thing to take note of. And so today, anyway, I was taking my test and working on it and had this very positive mindset and it worked. The reason my win rate was lower than normal is because two things. I left on my stop loss. I moved it to 27 ticks instead of 54 ticks. So I moved it to a tighter loss than normal and I left it turned on. So therefore my stop would be getting hit because there was a stop, which protects me from blowing up. So that, but then also another thing that was really cool was I put on my take profit at 54 ticks, which I don't normally have a take profit. So I got to experience the joys of putting on trades and in less than 12 seconds, several times today, I put in my trade and then it instantly went to take profit, 27 ticks. I mean, I'm sorry, 54 ticks. I think that was $270. And that was pretty fabulous, good for the heart. And I'm out of time here. I did not finish reading out all of my stats like normal. Profit factor 1.83, recovery factor negative 2.10, max winners in a row 4, max losers in a row 7. Take care. God bless. The duck is still outside the window. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Take care. Love you. Kisses.